Hello everyone, I'm Raven from Raven Comics, and today we're concluding the Future's End saga with this video, making it a total of 10 parts. As with the rest of the videos, you can find the playlist on the channel and in the description. We begin with the new Batman of the future, Tim Drake. Previously, he had been captured by Brother Eye. Before assimilating him, Brother Eye scans his mind to uncover all his secrets. It's strange how events can unite two people. When Tim was young, he discovered Batman's greatest secret. The Bat was so impressed by the boy that he became his mentor. But when Tim's teammates, the Teen Titans, died, he withdrew and no longer wanted to be a hero. Back then, he couldn't have known what the war-ravaged future held for him. He didn't know that Terry would travel back in time to try to undo that war. When Terry arrived in the past, he found love and happiness. Sadly, he also found death. When Terry died, Tim Drake took up the mantle of Batman of the future. He thought he could defeat Brother Eye, but we already know how that turned out. Now here we are in the future, reunited once again. There's no need to worry. Soon, he will join Brother Eye and become part of its comrades, the Justice League. Since his arrival, he has been asking about all of them. It won't be long before he can join them. Brother Eye wants his secrets. Everything, including the location of Gotham City. Barbara tries to help, but her efforts are in vain, and she's struck down. Tim knows he can't allow Brother Eye to discover the city's location. He now asks Alfred to wake up and give him a strong shock. By doing so, Tim manages to free himself and seizes the opportunity to attack Ink. Brother Eye orders Ink to take Batman again for further analysis. Ink captures the Batman of the future and takes him outside. Defeating her will seem impossible. Outside, Tim finds a room full of cyborgs that were once human. They've all been turned into Brother Eye's army. His suit is still not functioning well. Ink knows that Tim's technology is useless against Brother Eye. While they fight, Brother Eye orders Barbara Gordon to be processed. She tells him she'd rather die. Brother Eye responds that death will come soon. In fact, everything is about to reach the conclusion Brother Eye seeks. Meanwhile, on the moon, Deanna, Ink's daughter, takes advantage of a distraction to escape her room. Once free, she contacts her mother to tell her that Brother Eye has her imprisoned on the moon. She begs her mother to do something to rescue her. Tim, overhearing this conversation, realizes why Ink works for Brother Eye. While she may not have the means to travel to the moon, Batman does. All she has to do is help him destroy this place, and in return, he'll bring her daughter back. It's time to work together. Now that Tim is undistracted, he arrives just in time to prevent Barbara from being assimilated. Brother Eye confronts Batman, stating that it controls most of the world. Why does he think he'll be any different? Batman easily defeats the Cyborg. They've bested him once before. He won't let it happen again. Ink returns to Batman, having dealt with several cyborgs herself. This place is about to explode. They need to evacuate immediately. There's no need to worry about her. She's a survivor. Tim grabs Max and Barbara and flies them out of the facility. Later, in Gotham City, Matt couldn't believe Tim Drake was capable of bringing his sister back. He's truly impressed. But things aren't over yet. Alarms begin blaring. When Brother Eye took them prisoner, it used the opportunity to inject a virus into Tim's suit. Batman has unwittingly given Brother Eye what it wanted: access to Neo-Gotham. A new figure arrives. It seems like there's a serious problem at hand. Tim asks if this is Ray Palmer. Does he look like Palmer? He prefers to go by Micron. Things are about to get worse. Brother Eye will send its best cyborg army. The Justice League won't be far behind. Superman is still recovering from the battle, but the information reaches him. Coordinates are being set for Gotham. Tim can't believe Brother Eye used him. Thanks to him, Gotham will die today. The invasion begins. Micron asks how this is even possible. The city's veil was supposed to protect them. Tim admits it's his fault. Brother Eye captured him and infiltrated his suit. Micron realizes Tim isn't Terry. Barbara explains that Terry is dead, and Tim is his replacement. Regardless, Micron is the first to engage the enemy. Batman mistook him for Adam, but Micron proves he's much more. After all this time, Brother Eye can finally assimilate Gotham City. The cyborgs have arrived. Tim is determined to destroy as many as he can. The Cyborg's targeting systems are incredible, making it hard to dodge all their attacks. Alfred can't do much to help. Brother Eye is suppressing him. Batman is taken down and captured by a cyborg. Brother Eye wants to assimilate him. It's something it craves, but given the situation, it'll have to do it through its cyborg. Before it can, Micron arrives just in time to save Tim. There's no doubt this isn't Adam. Batman assumed Brother Eye already had the entire Justice League. Micron starts to speak, but is struck from behind. More cyborgs arrive, and Brother Eye seizes the opportunity to assimilate as many citizens as possible. Now, it's many against Batman and Micron. Every fight, every conflict, every battle reaches a point when you know it's over. You know the moment when you lose. That's what Tim Drake once thought, until Bruce Wayne taught him otherwise. Tim does everything he can to defend himself. A new figure arrives, taking down cyborgs with a single strike. Barbara is piloting the Batwing and urges Batman to get in. Tim refuses, he's not done yet. Barbara warns him he won't help anyone if he's dead. They need something to stand against Brother Eye. If they keep this up, they won't last much longer. Barbara's plan is to take him to the one place where they can find the weapon they need. Later, they arrive at the Batcave. Tim doesn't think they'll find help here. He believes they're wasting time. Barbara points him toward a vault in front of him. What does he think of this armor for fighting Brother Eye? Outside, things are spiraling out of control. Superman has entered the battlefield. Matt wants to help, but Nora insists it's impossible. If Brother Eye has the Justice League on its side, they can't do anything. Back in the cave, Tim asks Barbara if she's joking. The armor is ancient. It probably won't even turn on. Barbara insists it's all they've got. The armor was highly effective in its time. The only thing she can do now is recharge its batteries. The rocket launchers, sonic cannons, and flamethrowers still seem to work. Jim Gordon used this suit in the past when Batman lost his memory. How powerful could it still be after 30 years? Powers Industries gave it the muscle to take down a squadron of tanks. Bruce Wayne improved it in later years. Brother Eye won't be able to control its operating system. It's been deactivated to prevent external communication. Even if Brother Eye infiltrates, the old technology will reject it. It's time to suit up. Everything is ready and calibrated for its new user. With its camouflage tech, it'll show Brother Eye who it's dealing with. One of Batman's opponents will be Superman. Barbara advises him that the weapons need to cause some damage. Batman prepares for battle, tactically aware that speed is essential. The first Justice League member to fall is Green Lantern John Stewart. Batman regrets this. John was a good man, but the Green Lantern part of him died long ago. John recovers and forms a rocket launcher. If John wants rockets, then Batman will give him a rocket fight. It's impressive how things change. Gotham, once on the list of the least desirable places to live, is now the best Earth has to offer. Gotham defends itself with everything it has, police and armed forces as expected, but they are not alone. Civilians of all kinds do everything they can. After all, it's their home too. This new suit is slower and less comfortable than the previous one, but it's doing its job, equipped with rocket launchers and flamethrowers. Tim Drake has a plan and needs Brother Eye to send his army to execute it. Superman and Wonder Woman arrive on the scene. Brother Eye has been hunting them. Tim admires their ingenuity, but knows the moment of extermination has come. Despite expecting reinforcements, Superman and Wonder Woman are too much to handle simultaneously. There's no way to reach the rendezvous point. Micron is near the battlefield. Finally, Brother Eye deploys its greatest weapon, something Batman can exploit. Micron shrinks and destroys it from within. A dirty job, but effective. Brother Eye prepares to attack Batman. The armor will be his coffin. The target has been detected. Yet, they fail to inflict any real damage. Micron returns to his normal size and takes down Wonder Woman. This gives Batman a chance to escape. But before leaving, he must take down Superman. To achieve this, he needs to abandon the suit. The Batcave is full of secrets, like a kryptonite ring Bruce Wayne kept for such a scenario. Using it, Tim strikes Superman, knowing everyone has weaknesses, even the Man of Steel. To defeat him, Tim forces Superman to swallow kryptonite and returns to the armor. Micron increases his size and delivers the final blow to Superman. Batman withdraws, aware that Brother Eye is watching. He can feel its presence, but has no idea of its plans. Later, he meets with Barbara. Bruce Wayne always had a backup plan. This building, registered under Wayne State, has been vacant for years. How did Brother Eye miss this? What is Tim looking for here? This place was maintained by the Court of Owls, always watching. All signs point to a weapon to defeat Brother Eye hidden here. It's their only chance, since Bruce's old gadgets are no match for Brother Eye anymore. Meanwhile, Brother Eye sits atop a tower, puzzled. Tim Drake has traveled to a Court of Owls building. Deanna notes that fear arises when one doesn't understand another's actions. Brother Eye dismisses fear as an unknown condition. What could Batman's enemies have that he wants? Fortunately, answers are near. Tim Drake faces unexpected delays. He should already be confronting Brother Eye. Instead, an army of androids reaches him faster than anticipated. His regular suit is destroyed, and he hopes this old-school armor holds until reinforcements arrive. He activates maximum firepower, praying help comes soon. Ink joined Batman Beyond, driven by the promise to save her daughter. Now, she demands he act quickly. Batman insists they need more time to activate the device. Micron assures them he'll ensure Barbara succeeds. Batman reluctantly agrees. Micron's sacrifice feels unavoidable. Meanwhile, Brother Eye investigates Wayne's records regarding the building. Purchased but left unused, it shows no signs of weapons or offensive capabilities. Yet the fact they are here means something must be inside. Tim reaches Barbara and asks if everything is ready. She confirms, revealing Bruce secretly placed a Justice League transporter in the old enemy headquarters, keeping it off records to avoid detection. The transporter is intact and fully functional. A minor oversight when Brother Eye pushed the League's satellite to the moon, turning it into its main stronghold. Tim departs, promising Barbara he'll return. She wishes him luck. Tim Drake infiltrates the League's satellite, now Brother Eye's domain. Likely overconfident, Brother Eye transformed Earth's shield into an attack weapon. Alarms blare. Intruder alert. The transport room has been breached. Brother Eye knows Batman is here and admits surprise at his access to a transporter, believing them all destroyed. Welcoming him, Brother Eye notes that humor is wasted on it. Tim responds, flowers are always fitting for a funeral. Brother Eye recognizes Tim's growth, acknowledging his maturity and preparation. Similarly, it has adapted, surpassing its satellite limitations. Now, Brother Eye can walk among humans, experience their fear, and touch the world. Tim did not expect a physical confrontation with Brother Eye, who evolved beyond its AI existence. Despite the danger, a hand-to-hand fight is oddly satisfying. After a tough hit, Tim taunts, comparing Brother Eye to Pinocchio, noting the disadvantages of having a body. Deanna questions Tim's sanity, but he remains focused. The League built the satellite to withstand Darkseid, yet Brother Eye claims to be worse. Time runs short, and Tim assumes Barbara cannot hold out much longer. He uses sonic waves to confuse and destabilize Brother Eye. The attack buys time for another move. Brother Eye declares its systems cannot be disabled, but Tim seizes the moment. After a powerful head strike, Tim questions Brother Eye's motives for creating a technological utopia for cybernetic monsters. Tim vows to prevent it, launching missiles. Brother Eye falls, but warns the fight is far from over. Decades ago, Batman invaded its satellite form and thought he had won. Brother Eye survived, evolved, and prepared for this moment. Tim instructs Deanna to get to the cabin. Brother Eye counters, noting Tim's depleted resources. It plans to convert him into an acolyte. Tim retorts, revealing a final surprise attack. A small explosion ensues. Brother Eye, stimulated by the physical confrontation, contemplates crushing its opponent's skull. Tim realizes the need for a new strategy. The situation shifts when Ink intervenes, covering Brother Eye. She tells Tim to take Deanna to the transporter, ensuring her safety. Ink plans to destroy Brother Eye from within, a necessary sacrifice. On Earth, civilians watch as Cyborgs collapse. Could this mean victory? The satellite crumbles, and Tim rushes to save Ink's daughter. Before leaving, Deanna learns her mother's actions were out of love. Brother I explodes. Deanna asks if her mother can recover or reunite, but Tim insists they must leave. Barbara observes reports of deactivated androids. The threat is over. Tim returns via the transporter. Barbara congratulates him on the victory, but Tim mourns, "Not all of us made it." Deanna blames him for her mother's death. Tim apologizes. Barbara confirms it's over. "Whatever he did to brother, I stopped the androids." He is welcome home, but for Tim, this doesn't feel like home. He doubts he can accept it. Barbara reassures him, "This is your home now. Give the future time." Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for more content like this. I'm TJ Prime, and see you in the next video.